Let's build a simple limiter tracker, and it will track a value against the maximal value and send a message based on how close is a value to the maximal value. First, in our src folder, let's create a new file label.rs, and in this file, let's create a public trait, pub trait, and give it a name messenger, and we will define a method in this trait, so hyphen and send, and this method will take two parameters. First is ampersand or self, and the second is message, and the type is ampersand str, and we will not add the returning type and the method body to this method, so a user can implement this trait on any type and then add the customer their own returning type and method body. And then let's create another public structure. Name is limiter tracker. Because this limiter tracker will hold a reference value, so we need to declare lifetime parameter a and generic data type t, and we use wire to make this trait messenger bound with this generic data type t, so t colon messenger, and this structure will have three fields. So first is messenger, and type is ampersand a t, and second is value, and u size data type integer, and third is also use max u size data type integer, and then let's implement the method on this limiter tracker impl, and we need to declare lifetime parameter a and generic data type t after impl, and then limiter tracker and declare lifetime parameter and generic type t again, and make the use wire make the trait messenger bound with this t type, so messenger. And first, in this impl block, we need to define a public function new, and this new function will take two parameters. First is messenger, and type is ampersand a and t, and second is max, and type is u size, and it will return self, and this self type just means this limiter tracker, and then we need to return this self, and because this parameter name is the same name as this messenger, so we can remove this, and this max is also the same, so we can remove this, and this value we can give it a value 0, and then let's define another method public function hyphen, and this method name is set value, and we'll take two parameter. First is ampersand mute self, and the second is value, type is u size, and this method will return nothing. And in this method, we will set this self. This self just represent the instance of this limiter tracker, so it will have these three fields. So we need to set this value, this field value equal to this value. So self the value equal to value, and then let's create a variable percentage of max equal to self the value, and we turn this value from integer to floating point, so f64, and divided by self the max, also turn it as a f64 type, and we will depend on different value this percent of max and send a different message. So we use if expression. So percentage of max is greater or equal than the 1.0. This means this percentage is more than or equal to 100%. So we will use this self. This self is this instance. So and the messenger, and this messenger is the type implement this treat messenger. So we can use this send method and put the message in this send message like you are more than 100%. Then let's use else if at another situation this percentage of max is greater or equal the 0.8. Let's copy this and we'll send the message you are more than 80% and then let's add a else block and let's copy this and we will change this message to you are less than 80%. Then let's go back to our main.rs to use this limit tracker. First, let's create a struct to hold the message and give it a name mark messenger, and it will have one field sent messages to hold the messages. And because this structure will implement this Twitter messenger, and this Twitter messenger have a method here is ampersand self. This ampersand self is immutable, but we want this send messages to be mutable. So we will use the ref cell to make this inner value in this ref cell to be mutable, and in this ref cell we will hold a vector, and this vector will hold a string value. And then let's implement a new function on this mark messenger to create a new instance of this mark messenger, and mark messenger and function new, and this new function will take a no parameter and return self, and self, and this center message will be ref cell new, create a new instance of this ref cell, and we will put a empty vector in this new function from this ref cell. And then let's implement a messenger trait from this lab, and on this mark messenger for mark messenger. So we need to implement this send method in this block. So send, and itself just represent this instance of this mark messenger. So this mark messenger have field is send messages. So this send messages, and this send messages is a ref cell. So we can use borrow mute method to borrow mutable reference to this send messages, and then we will use push keyword, push message to this vector in this ref cell. So we will put the string from and message here, and so back to our main function. Let's create a new instance of this mark messenger. Mark messenger, give it a name equal to mark messenger new, and then let's create a mutable variable limit tracker equal to limit tracker new. We make this limit limiter tracker mutable because this set of value function in this limiter tracker implement block take a parameter is mute self, so we need to make this limiter tracker instance mutable, and we will pass a reference to this marker messenger as a first parameter because this marker messenger implement this messenger trait. So here in this new function, this messenger trait bound with this t, so we can pass it as a argument. And then this max, we will give it a value 100. Then let's call the set of value method on this limiter tracker. The set of value, first let's give it a value 60. Let's copy this 2 times, and second we will set a value to 90, and third let's set a value 110. And because this in this rough cell is a vector, so let's use the for loop to print out each message in this vector in this rough cell. So msg in mark messenger the sent messages. Because this is a rough cell, so let's use the borrow method to borrow the reference to this send messages, and then let's use iter method to turn this to an iterator, and then let's print out each message and message, and back to our terminal. Let's run cargo run. You will see when we set the value 60, it will send a message you are less than 80. When we set the value 90, it will send the message you are more than 80. And when we set the value 110, it will send a message you are more than 100%. And this is how we build a simple limiter tracker. Hope see you next time.